You are not waiting on divine timing. Your subconscious mind has not accepted your desire as fact. I'm Kristi. I am a Yale-educated PA, and I teach you that law of assumption is simply manipulating your brain's natural functions to your advantage. We are taking the woo-woo out of manifesting. This is part 3 of law of attraction teachings that are keeping you stuck. You are not waiting on divine timing. You have not imprinted your subconscious mind. Divine timing is not a thing. The spiritual girlies out there are going to get their panties in a wad about this, but your spiritual life and your manifesting life are not interconnected. Separation exists. Manifestation is the natural function of your brain. You have 2 parts of your brain that are actively involved in manifesting, your conscious brain and your subconscious brain, your prefrontal cortex and your reticular activating system. Those 2 things work in tandem in order to manifest anything that you could imagine. Spirituality is way out here and has nothing to do with any of that. The closest thing that I can say that spirituality has to your brain is that God gave you a brain that can do the manifesting for you. That's it. Nothing else is related to spirituality. So the divine timing trap that is probably keeping you stuck is when you look out into your reality and you don't see your desire physically in it yet, you think, oh, it's just not divine timing. It's not the right timing. God didn't say no, he just said not right now. God never said no. God said, here is an amazing brain that can give you literally everything you want. God said yes every single time by giving you the brain that you have in your skull. Stop blaming your inability to believe that you are inherently worthy and deserving of having whatever thing you want in life with God. God says, excuse me, that was not me. I gave you this amazing brain that literally does everything for you. Not it. Divine timing is not a thing. In law of attraction teachings, they blame divine timing because law of attraction teachings inherently, and it's even in the title, law of attraction, meaning you need to do something and be someone in order to attract something outside of you, which means you need to take who you are right now, become more worthy, and then you will attract the thing outside of you. And not only that, but once you become worthy of it and you have attracted it, then you have to wait on some universal divine timing. No. When you get your manifestations presently in your life, it is because you have imprinted your subconscious brain with the reality of it, and then your brain says, ooh, okay, let me put in a new filter in my reticular activating system and filter your reality according to you having that thing. You will then see the opportunities that you need, the people you need to talk to, the conversations that you need to have, the money that you need to have, whatever that you need to have to support you in order to have that desire. You will be able to see it because your reticular activating system has bought in to the reality of your desire. And it works better if you work on identity. See the identity video that I just posted. It works far better if you imprint the subconscious mind with an identity where actually you just are inherently worthy of getting everything that you want, and so the things that you want just make themselves apparent to you. You always see the opportunities that you need in order to have what you want or what you need. You are well cared for. If you focus on an identity versus an outcome, it will be even better. But divine timing is not real. See, law of attraction teachings keep you cycling. They keep you stuck because they keep you relying on permission from something out here, outside of yourself. And then they kind of put in some law of assumption teachings, like what you focus on grows, but you gotta detach from it. Manifesting is instant, but you gotta wait on divine timing. Law of attraction doesn't know its head from a hole in the wall. It either works all the time or it doesn't work. And that's the problem with law of attraction. Either once you imprint your subconscious mind, you get the thing, or it has nothing to do with that, and you are just waiting on some outside entity to bless you with your desire if you're good enough, if you're high vibe enough, if you match the frequency, if you affirm enough times, if you change who you are right now to become more worthy of it, versus the way your beautiful brain naturally functions, which is it will filter all the possibilities in your reality according to your beliefs and what is important to you as told to your reticular activating system by your prefrontal cortex. If you're buying a new car and you start to see that car everywhere, it's because your reticular activating system adjusted the filter in your brain so that you can see that car now in your reality. It was always there. Either you are the operant power or you are no power. And that's where law of attraction gets it wrong and has you going in circles for years, having inconsistent results with your manifestation, not getting to the place in life that you deeply, deeply desire to get to, because it has you focusing on vibration and frequency and universal permission and divine timing and a whole load of nonsense that is keeping you stuck. You can have literally anything that you want in this life if you only focus on imprinting your brain with a belief that you are inherently worthy of it right now, that you get everything that you want because you are inherently worthy of having it. If you want to tie spirituality into it, the Bible says all over the place that God created you perfectly and he gives you the desires of your heart. You know how he does that though, right? The brain that you were given naturally does that. God's not sitting up there micromanaging everybody's desires. He said, I created you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And to prove it to you, I gave you this incredible brain that will give you everything that you want. And I'm telling you how special and perfect you are in my creation. Here you go. And then we try to overcomplicate things so that we can further ingrain our belief that we are not inherently worthy as we are in this very moment. You need to cut it out. Divine timing is a trap. There is no divine timing. As soon as you imprint your subconscious mind with the reality of your desire for, you will begin to see the opportunities and things will begin to unfold so that you can have it. That's it. If you are tired of inconsistent results, if you are tired of toiling and maybe having a great success in your life, but at the cost of your mental health, at the cost of your daily peace, if you feel like you are constantly in struggle mode, in hustle and grind mode, that is an identity that can be changed very simply. And I believe so strongly in identity work that I am opening up one-on-one coaching for May about this very topic. We are going to entirely reconstruct your identity to have everything that you want without struggle, but I'm only going to work with one client. You get my entire focus. This is luxury coaching at its finest, and I am thrilled because the amount of impact that we can make when I just focus on one client, the amount of depth that we can, I'm excited. Application is now open. We begin in May, so check out the description box to apply. And if you found this video helpful, and I know you did, please interact with it so that YouTube knows how valuable it is and they will continue to push it out so we can take the woo-woo out of manifesting. I am so glad you're here. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. See you soon. Bye.